what makes us just want to sit on the couch and watch Netflix? What is this whole, I just want to disconnect and sit there and do nothing and almost wallow? Yep. And when does that change into, hey, actually, I want to be more productive than this? How does that process work?
I mean, the thing we talk a lot about psychology across the board is this need for kindness and compassion. So if kindness and compassion lends itself to sometimes being a Netflix junkie and just having a bit of a wallow and having a bit of a shit sandwich, eat it, enjoy it, be in that moment. I really don't deny people's right to feel what they're feeling. We're all very unique and individual with this. This for some people will take them back to their past traumas where they had abandonment. This will take people past back to times when they've had abuse, child abuse, domestic violence, where they felt trapped, where they felt muted, where they haven't been able to reach out and gain support. So each person's story from a psychological point will be different during this time. So sometimes you will have this melting moment of just like grief and despair because there's massive loss that's been forced upon us that we didn't actively walk into. You get yourself a motorbike, as I've done before previously, and we do something silly and we have an accident, we've walked ourselves into that. So we reflect on it, go, oh, silly choice. This we didn't really make a silly choice in. Every day we're making choices in how we manage it and whether we come together as a society and a community and Australia, Ireland, to actually do well in this time. But ultimately, it's interesting. Each person is different with that. So my suggestion is, I love the idea of making your house your sanctuary. I love the idea of going, great, suddenly, and these are people that are having to work from home before this health crisis, people that have had workplace psychological injuries or whatever, or some burnout. Suddenly they get productive at home. Suddenly their clothes that they can no longer wear or not look good in or feel bad about, suddenly they get removed and decluttered. Suddenly all the shelves get resorted out and repacked. So yeah, productivity is beautiful at this point. That sense of walking through, when you come into your home and you see your lawns that haven't been done and your gardens unweary and all the rest, everything looks like it's neglected. It hurts your soul. If you love your car and your car's full of bird poo and whatever else, it hurts your soul. So those things, polishing them up, taking pride back in them, walking into a home that feels more like a sanctuary again, there's a real ability to rest. And we spoke about the nervous system. The parasympathetic nervous system is rest and digest. When we've done our chores, when we've done our tasks, we feel like we deserve to feed ourselves. We feel like we deserve to rest and digest. And I want us to think about this digestive system, because when we're in our sympathetic nervous system running from our saber-toothed tiger, our guts really have a hard time. And the problem with that is our gut is our brain. Our gut is our thinking and our feeling. Our gut is our nervous system. So you could be eating the best of foods, but if you're not actually getting that digestive system working well, it's lost effort, lost time.
And this is back to